The document begins with the story of Zacchaeus, as referenced in Luke 19 verse 1. It emphasizes that God initiates the encounter, making the first move in our spiritual journey, as highlighted in John 6 verse 44. God approaches each person uniquely, respecting their personality, gifts, and state of life. For instance, Zacchaeus was called to discipleship while remaining in his ordinary life, unlike other apostles who were asked to give up everything. Importantly, God gives us the freedom to respond to his call. The document debunks 3 myths about discovering God or the call to holiness. First, it counters the belief that holiness is only for religious people and priests, a notion refuted by Vatican II. Holiness is challenging for both religious and lay people. Second, it addresses the misconception that worldly involvement is corrupting. Lay people are called to spirituality and holiness within the world, which can be a place of growth and refinement. Third, it disputes the idea that guidance is only available to religious people. Everyone has the means to realize God's call, as God provides the desire and means to fulfill it, demonstrating his goodness. The Historic Perspectives section explores whether the world is good or bad. It begins with the first Christians, who saw martyrdom as a vital aspect of faith, driven by the belief in the imminent end of the world. Following the conquest of Rome, Alexandria, early Christians adopted a hermit lifestyle, emphasizing a simple life dedicated to God. Often retreating to deserts, this was followed by the emergence of semi-monastic and mendicant communities, like the Benedictines, Franciscans, and Dominicans, who emphasized mission work and evangelism. The Protestant Reformation prompted a Catholic counter-revolution, leading to active engagement in the world by groups like the Jesuits and Ursulines. Vatican II, 1962 to 1965, aimed to reconcile the Church with modern world issues, emphasizing the laity's role in witnessing faith through daily life and work. The section on finding God in the marketplace underscores the importance of prayer in knowing God. Prayer is defined as communication between two persons and the opening of the heart and mind to God in love. This includes the consciousness examen, a daily reflection process to recognize God's presence and actions in one's life. Steps in the conscious examen: first, quiet down and be aware of God's presence. Repeat the words, "Be still and know that I am God." Second, review the day with God. Reflect on the day's events, acknowledging moments God touched your life. Third, confession and gratitude. Confess sins, seek forgiveness, and thank God for his presence. Fourth, meditation on God's touch. Reflect on how God has directly influenced your thoughts and actions. Fifth, transformation. Aim to become a person who continually recognizes and responds to God's presence. Sixth, daily practice. Make this examen a part of your daily routine to grow in faith and awareness of God's role in everyday situations. By integrating these principles, the Bcbp encourages members to find and connect with God in their daily lives, recognizing his presence in both ordinary and extraordinary moments. Discussion starter. First, how do you find God in your situations? Do you think of him wherever you are? Second, do you feel God even at your lowest time, angry time, or desperate time? Have you felt being left alone? Third, how do you intend to include him in every situation you have? Fourth, can you name or share actual situations where you have felt God? Bible verses. Isaiah 41 verse 10, "So do not fear, for I am with you, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Matthew 28 verse 20, "And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age." Matthew 28 verse 20, "And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age."